Welcome to Biography with Plutarch, where we delve into the lives of extraordinary individuals to uncover the essence of their character and the timeless lessons they impart. Born Joseph Ewell Jr. On September 23, 1920, in Brooklyn, New York, Mickey Rooney's early life was marked by the vibrant cultural melting pot of the time, where the sounds of vaudeville and the glamour of Hollywood beckoned to those with a passion for performance. As we step into the world of young Mickey Rooney, we find ourselves in the bustling streets of Brooklyn, surrounded by the sights and sounds of a city in rapid transformation. The smell of freshly baked bread wafts through the air, mingling with the sound of jazz music drifting from the local speakeasies. His parents, Joseph Ewell Sr. and Nellie Carter, were both vaudeville performers, and their son's introduction to the stage came at a remarkably early age. In fact, Mickey's first performance was at the tender age of 15 months, when he appeared in his parents' vaudeville act as a child performer. This early exposure to the world of entertainment would shape his future path and instill in him a love for the spotlight. The Ewell family lived in a modest apartment in Brooklyn, where Mickey's parents would often rehearse their acts in the living room. The young Mickey would watch in awe as his parents perfected their craft, learning the intricacies of comedy, dance, and music. His father, Joseph Ewell Sr., was a skilled comedian and actor who had performed with some of the most prominent vaudeville troupes of the time. His mother, Nellie Carter, was a talented dancer and singer who had also appeared in various stage productions. The couple's experience and expertise would prove invaluable to Mickey as he began his own journey in the world of entertainment. As Mickey grew older, he attended PS 111 in Brooklyn, where he demonstrated a keen intellect and a thirst for knowledge. However, his education was often interrupted by performances and rehearsals, which took precedence over traditional schooling. Despite these challenges, Mickey's parents ensured that he received a well-rounded education, encouraging him to read widely and explore the world of arts and culture. The family would often take trips to the theater, where Mickey would watch and wonder as the likes of Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton performed on stage. The historical context of Mickey's early years was marked by significant social and cultural change. The 1920s were a time of great upheaval, with the rise of jazz, flappers, and speakeasies transforming the urban landscape. The Harlem Renaissance was in full swing, with African-American artists and writers like Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston making major contributions to the literary scene. Mickey's exposure to these cultural movements would later influence his own artistic expression, as he drew upon the vibrant rhythms and energy of the jazz age to inform his performances. As we explore Mickey's early life, we see a young man poised on the threshold of greatness, armed with a passion for performance, a strong family foundation, and an insatiable drive to succeed. As Mickey entered his teenage years, he began to make a name for himself in the film industry, initially landing small roles and eventually securing more substantial parts. His breakthrough came with the 1927 film Orchids in Ermine, which showcased his impressive acting range and charisma on screen. This early success paved the way for his iconic portrayal of Puck in the 1935 film adaptation of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, a role that not only demonstrated his versatility as an actor, but also cemented his status as a rising star. The late 1920s and early 1930s were pivotal years for Mickey, marked by his attendance at the Hollywood Professional School, where he befriended other future stars, including Judy Garland. This friendship would prove instrumental in shaping both their careers, particularly through their work together on the Andy Hardy film series. The series, which began with A Family Affair in 1937 and spanned over a decade, featured Mickey as the charismatic and adventurous Andy Hardy, a character whose appeal resonated deeply with audiences of the time. Mickey's portrayal of Andy Hardy not only endeared him to the hearts of Americans, but also provided a much-needed escape from the hardships of the Great Depression. As he once reflected, the Andy Hardy pictures were not just mere entertainment, they were a reflection of the values and aspirations of the American people during a tumultuous period in history. This insight into Mickey's understanding of his role and its impact on the audience underscores his maturity as an actor and his commitment to using his platform for positive influence. Beyond his work on the Andy Hardy series, Mickey's filmography during this period is dotted with notable roles that showcased his range and talent. Films like Babes in Arms, where he starred alongside Judy Garland, and Strike Up the Band further solidified his position as a leading man in Hollywood. His performances were often marked by an infectious energy, impressive dance skills, and a knack for comedy that endeared him to audiences worldwide. The historical context of Mickey's rise to fame is also noteworthy, as it coincided with the golden age of Hollywood. This era saw the emergence of studios like MGM, Paramount, and Warner Brothers, which would become the backbone of the American film industry. The late 1930s and early 1940s were a time of great creativity and innovation in filmmaking, with the introduction of new technologies, genres, and stars that would shape the course of cinematic history. Mickey's personal life during this period was equally fascinating, marked by his marriage to Ava Gardner in 1942, which, although short-lived, garnered significant media attention due to the couple's combined star power. This aspect of his life highlights the challenges of balancing fame with personal relationships, a theme that would recur throughout Mickey's life. His impact on the film industry during the 1930s and 1940s was profound, paving the way for future generations of actors and entertainers. The later years of his life would be marked by continued success, personal challenges, and the enduring commitment to his art. As Mickey entered his later years, he continued to work tirelessly in the entertainment industry, taking on a wide range of roles that showcased his versatility as an actor. One notable example is his appearance in the 1979 film The Black Stallion, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. This recognition not only underscored his enduring talent, but also demonstrated his ability to adapt to changing times and trends in Hollywood. Mickey's personal life during this period was marked by both joy and hardship. He married 8 times, with each marriage bringing its own unique set of challenges and experiences. Despite these personal struggles, Mickey remained devoted to his family, particularly his children, whom he cherished deeply. His commitment to his loved ones is a testament to the enduring importance of family in his life. The 1980s saw Mickey experience a resurgence in popularity, thanks in part to his appearance in films like Bill and Sweet Dreams. He also continued to work extensively in television, with guest roles on popular shows such as The Golden Girls and Murder, She Wrote. These appearances not only kept him in the public eye, but also allowed him to connect with new audiences and demonstrate his enduring appeal. Mickey's later years were also marked by a deepening commitment to his faith. He became an ordained minister and began to focus more intently on his spiritual life, finding solace and guidance in his religious beliefs. This aspect of his life is often overlooked, but provides valuable insight into the personal growth and introspection that characterized his later years. As Mickey approached the end of his life, he was surrounded by the love and admiration of his family, friends, and fans. He passed away on April 6, 2014, at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy that is nothing short of extraordinary. With a career spanning over 9 decades, Mickey Rooney's impact on the entertainment industry is immeasurable. He inspired countless actors, entertainers, and audiences around the world with his talent, dedication, and irrepressible spirit. As he once said, "I was a 14-year-old boy for 30 years." That's all for today's biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.